Check out this sweet Hobart mixer. Thing's built like a tank. They got it all set up for mixing pizza dough. I'm helping move it to a new pizza joint here in town. But that's not why we're making a video. We're making a video because the stupid forklift died. Luckily it died while I was winching it up onto the rollback, so we haven't gotten any real trouble yet. Anyway, it's got some kind of ignition problem. Let's see what we can figure out. Alright, let me show you what it does. That's pretty much it. So, I think we don't have any spark. Alright, so no spark coming out of the coil. Let's see. So we do have power at one side of the coil. Alright, so let's see if the points are working. Okay, no blinky blinky, so we got a direction. Rotor looks like it's a little chewed up. Oh yeah. Move you guys around here so you can see what I'm seeing. Okie dokie, here's the inside of the distributor. And this is probably going to be like a trip back in time for some of you guys, but this is a points and condenser system, so it uses mechanical points to actually turn on and off the coil, which creates your spark. And typical points gap on a set of points is about 20 thousandths. This is a 20 thousandths feeler gauge, and it's pretty much like a hot dog in a hallway. So we're going to set the gap on the points, and that should take care of this problem. Oh, real simple. Loosen up the screw. Shove this little guy over. Stick my big fat hand in your way so you can't see. That's not too bad right there. And I barred the engine over so that the points are open. Got to make sure the points are in their open position when you set the gap. And these points are pretty much shot. The contacts are almost entirely gone. But if we can get a little more time out of them, we will. Then we'll switch it over to a Pertronix electronic unit. Those are a whole lot better. So the Pertronix unit doesn't do anything that these points and condenser can't do. It's solid state. You know, it uses MOSFETs or transistors or whatever to do the switching instead of actual mechanical points. So slightly more reliable, but they have problems too. So anyway, put this back together and see if she'll run. Locator, got a little arrow that goes like that. Get some shmoo out of there. Pop on the rotor. Those aren't very tight. I'd say it's time for a complete ignition tune-up. Look how crusty these spark plugs are. You probably can't see it. Check that guy out. They're a little rusty. It's alright, it runs good when it runs. Oh, we'll stick this doohickey back in here. There we go. Wah, wah, wah. didn't work. Alright, I cleaned the points real quick with a file. Let's see if that helps. There we go. Back in business. Well, that's it, folks. Quite a masterpiece, I know. Not sure I'll even post this, but maybe I'll throw it up there just for fun. I gotta keep moving. Got a fella who wants to make some pizza dough, and I don't want to be the one that holds him up. So I got some other things coming in the pipeline. We're working on an instrument cluster for the rollback truck. That'll be kind of fun to see, I think. And yeah, a few other little projects around the shop. And I want to give you guys a little teaser, but the wife and I made an offer, and I think it's been accepted on a house with a new shop. So hopefully in the next month we'll get to take a look at that. I'm not sure what's going on with the YouTube. Maybe it's just the time of the year or what, and maybe other YouTube guys can chime in, but everything on my channel's been down, basically down by anywhere from 25 to 50% over what it was maybe 2 months ago. So something's up. Anyway, we can't control the the levers that are being pulled behind the curtain, so we'll just keep on trucking. Also, I was wrong when I said before that there's nothing that the Protronics unit can do that the points can't do. There is one thing that the Protronics unit can do. I can get rid of the ballast resistor. So remember, the function of the ballast resistor is to reduce the current that's going across the points during normal running. And then you bypass the ballast resistor when you're cranking the engine over, so you get a strong spark for starting. So because the Protronics unit is capable of switching a higher current all the time, I can basically get rid of the ballast resistor and cut that whole thing out of the equation. And I may have to resize the coil, or I may be okay. I'll have to check out the specs on the Protronics unit. But anyway, if I can get rid of that ballast resistor, that is a bonus. So thanks for watching, guys.